98 for you. Let's not forget those intro outcomes, they're a drama coup. Oh, tidings of theatre galore. What we live for, oh, tidings of theatre galore.
We know that after high school now there's lots of life to see.
We also know that foreigners are as kind can be.
And yes, dear Frankenstein's a monster made for you and me.
Oh, tidings of theatre galore.
Let's do some more.
Oh, tidings of theatre galore. Come gather, sons of England, come gather in your pride. Now make the world united, now face it side by side. Yes, gather, sons of England, strike up the royal band. From north and south and east and west, we cheer our native land.
This is my family, though far from home. We serve the Queen wherever we may roam. I am father to the natives here, and father to my family so dear. My wife is all I dreamt a wife should be, and everything she is, she owes to me.
I live for Clive. The whole aim of my life is to be what he looks for in a wife. I'm a man's creation, as you can see, and what men want is what I want to be.
My boy's a prize, really has the knack. You'd hardly notice that he's black.
My skin is black, but all my soul is white. I hate my tribe, my master is my light. I only live for him, as you can see. What white men want is what I want to be.
My son is young, I'm doing all I can to teach him to grow up to be a man.
What father wants I'd dearly like to be. I find it rather hard, as you can see.
No need for any speeches by the rest. My lovely daughter and her governess.
From England, our destiny secure. From north and south and east and west, our empire shall endure.
Clive!
Betty! Joshua!
I thought you would never come. The day's so long without you.
Long ride in the bush.
Is anything wrong? I heard drums.
Nothing serious. Beauty is a damn good mare. I must get some new boots sent from home. These ones have never been right. I have a blister.
Oh, my poor dear foot.
It's nothing.
Oh, it's sore.
We're not in this country to enjoy ourselves. I must have ridden 50 miles. Spoke to 3 different headsmen who would all gladly chop off each other's heads and wear them around their waists.
Clive!
Don't be squeamish, Betty. Let me have my joke. And what has my little dove done today?
I've read a little.
Good. Is it good?
It's poetry.
Oh, you're so delicate and sensitive.
And I play the piano. Shall I sing for the children?
Yes, in a minute. I have a bit of news for you.
Good news.
You'll certainly think it's good. A visitor.
From home?
No. Well, of course, originally from home.
Man or woman?
Man.
I can't imagine.
Something of an explorer, a bit of a poet. Odd chap, but brave as a lion, and great admirer of yours.
What do you mean? Whoever can it be?
With an ancient being does conjuring tricks for our little Edward.
That sounds like Mr. Bagley.
Harry Bagley.
Oh, he certainly doesn't admire me, Clive. What a thing to say. How could I possibly guess from that? He's hardly explored anything at all. He's just been up a river. He's done nothing at all compared to what you do. You should have said a heavy drinker and a bit of a bore.
But you like him well enough, don't you? You don't mind him coming?
Anyone at all to break the monotony.
But you have Mrs. Saunders. You have Ellen.
Ellen is a governess. Mrs. Saunders is Mrs. Saunders.
Amazing spirits. But I thought she would be good company for you when she came to visit.
Clive, you were so good.
Are you bored, my love?
That's just that I miss you when you're away. We're not in this country to enjoy ourselves. If I lack society, that is my form of service.
There's a brave girl. So has today been all right? No fainting? No hysteria?
I have been very tranquil.
Ah, what a hint of peace. The calm, the cool, the beauty.
There is one thing, Clive, if you don't mind.
What can I do for you, monsieur?
About Joshua.
Well, I wouldn't leave you home with a quiet mind if it weren't for Joshua.
Joshua doesn't like me.
Joshua has been my boy for 8 years. He has saved my life, I have saved his. He is devoted to me and mine. I have said this before.
He doesn't do what I say. He is rude to me. Speak to him.
Tell me what happened.
He said something improper.
Well, what?
I don't like to repeat it.
I must insist.
Oh, I left my book inside on the piano. I was in the hammock. I asked him to fetch it.
And he did not fetch it.
Yes, he did eventually.
And what did he say?
Hi.
Betty!
He said, "You've got legs under that dress. Fetch it yourself.
Joshua! Joshua, Madam says you spoke impolitely to her this afternoon.
Sir?
When she asked you to pass her the book from the piano.
She has the book, sir.
Yes, I have it now, but when I told
Betty,
you...
please. Let me handle it. You did not pass it at once.
No, sir! I made a joke first.
What was that?
I said my legs were tired. That was funny. Because the book was very near. It would not have made my legs tired to get it.
That's not true!
Did Madam hear me wrong?
She heard something else.
What was that, Madam?
Never mind.
Now, Joshua, what do you know? Madam doesn't like that kind of joke. You must do what Madam says. Just do what Madam says and don't answer back. You know your place, Joshua. I don't have to say any more.
No, sir!
I expect an apology.
I apologize, Madam.
There. Now, it won't happen again, my dear. I'm very shocked, Joshua. Very shocked. I think another drink and send for the children. And is that Harry Bagley riding down the hill? Wave, wave. Just in time before dark. That's a fine night. Always a hot-head, Harry.
Can he see us?
Stand further forward to see your white dress. There. He waved back.
What do you think he saw? Sometimes the sunset is so terrifying I can't bear to look.
Oh, it makes me proud. Elsewhere in the Empire, the sun is rising.
Harry looks so small on the hillside.
Shall I bring the children?
Shall Ellen bring the children?
Delightful.
Yes, Ellen. Make sure they're warm. The night air is deceptive.
My love.
Oh,
Here we are.
Victoria, my pet. Say good evening to Papa.
There's my sweet little Vicky. What have you done today?
She wore Ellen's hat.
She wear Ellen's big hat like a lady. What a pretty.
She played piggyback with Joshua. Tell Papa. Horsey with Joshy.
Nice Joshy play horsey. What a big strong Joshy. Did you have a gun? Did you make him stop and go? We're not very chatty tonight, are we?
Say good evening to Papa.
Edward, my boy, have you done your lessons well?
Yes, Papa.
Did you go riding?
Yes, Papa.
And what is that in your hand?
It's Victoria's doll. Whatever are you doing with it, Edward?
Minding her?
Well, I should give it to Ellen quickly. You don't want Papa to see you with the doll.
No, we've had it with Victoria's doll once before, Edward.
He was wanting it for Vicky. He wasn't playing with it.
He wasn't playing with it, Clive. He was minding it for Vicky.
Ellen minds Victoria, but Ellen minds the doll.
Come, give it here. Now, don't pull her about. She's very particular. She likes me to have her.
He's a very good brother.
Yes, very badly of you, Edward, to take care of your sister like that. We'll say no more about it. Tomorrow I'll take you riding with me and Harry Bagley. Would you like that?
Is he here?
He's just arrived. I must go and welcome him.
Can I come, Papa?
Oh, is he warm
Am
enough?
I warm enough?
Never mind the women, Ned. Come and meet Harry.
I dare say, Mr. Bagley will be gone all day and we'll see nothing of him.
He plays the piano. Surely he will stay with us sometimes then.
Is it exciting for you, Betty?
Whatever do you mean, Ellen?
We don't have very much society.
Clive is my society. It's time Victoria went to bed.
But she wants to stay up and see Mr. Bagley.
Mr. Bagley can see her tomorrow. What a long time they're taking. I always seem to be waiting on the men. Betty! Mr. Bagley! Edward has just gone out to meet you.
Whenever I think of you, I always think of you with Edward in your lap.
So you think of me sometimes then?
You have been thought of where no white woman has ever been thought of before.
I suppose it's one way of going on adventures. I'll never go in person.
That is up to you.
Of course it's not. I have duties.
Are you happy, Betty?
Where have you been?
Built a raft, went up a river, stayed with some people. The king is very good to me. They have a lot of skulls about the place. Not white men's skulls, I should think. One night, I wrote a poem. If ever I should die in this forsaken spot, there is a loving heart without a blot, where I will live and so on.
When I'm with you, it's like going out in the jungle. It's like going up the river on a raft. It's like going out in the dark.
And you are safety and peace and light and home.
But I want to be dangerous.
Clive is my friend.
I am your friend.
I don't like dangerous women.
Mrs. Saunders is staying here. Is she dangerous?
Not to me. She's a bit of an old boot.
Am I dangerous?
Or rather,
Please like me.
I worship you.
Please want
I
me.
don't want to want you. Of course I want you.
What are you going to do?
I should have stayed on that river. Yes, right, of course. On the hell with it, Betty!
Why?
Don't fuss, Clive, it makes you sweat.
Why right off now? Sweat. You would sweat too if you were in love with someone as disgustingly capricious as you are. You'll be shot with poisoned arrows. You'll miss the picnic. Someone will notice I came after you.
I didn't want you to come after me. I wanted to be alone.
You'll be raped.
I just wanted to get out of your house.
My God, what women put us through. Cruel, cruel. And I believe you're the type of woman who would enjoy whipping somebody. I've never met one before.
Can I tell you something, Clive?
Let me tell you something first. Since the moment you came to this house, I've had an erection 24 hours a day. For the 10 minutes after the time we had intercourse.
I don't think that's physically possible.
You're causing me a cold. Anyway, to treat a benefactor.
Clive, can I tell you something? Since I came to your house the other night, I came to you because I was afraid. The cook was going to let in the whole tribe in through the window.
I know that, my poor, sweet, amazing.
I came although you're not my nearest neighbour.
Rather than the old major of 72.
Because the last time he came to visit, I had to defend myself with a shotgun. And I thought you would take no for an answer.
But you've already answered yes.
I answered yes once. Sometimes I want to say no.
My God. Look, the picnic will start soon. I have to go to the picnic. Please, Caroline.
I think I would have to go back to my house.
Caroline, if you were shot with poisoned arrows, do you know what I would do? I would fuck your dead body and then poison myself. You smell amazing. Terrify me. You are dark like this continent, mysterious and treacherous. When you rode me through the night, when you fainted in my arms, when I came to you on your bed, when I lifted the mosquito netting, when I said, "Let me in, let me in." Oh God, Caroline, don't shut me out! Let me in!
Oh my God! Stop it! I can't concentrate! I need to go! I wish I did enjoy the sensation! I don't like you very much, Clive, but I do like your husband. I don't like you! But I do like the sensation! Well, I'll have it then! I'll have it! I'll have it! I didn't. What about me?
All right, are you? Come on, mustn't be caught.
Don't go without me.
Oh, Caroline, you're so gracious. Do let go. Tidy yourself up. You there's hair in my mouth.
Hide and seek! Hide and seek! Everybody must hide. Albeit, this is the base. Everyone must get home to base.
Hide and seek! Hide and seek! You won't find me ever!
I can't run. I can't run at all.
I've caught you then.
What are we going to do?
Don't give way, Betty. Keep calm.
Shall we run away together?
It's impossible, Betty.
I shall kill myself.
Betty, you are a star in my sky. Without you, I would have no sense of direction. I need you, and I need you where you are. I need you to be Clive's wife, and I need to go up rivers knowing that you are sitting here thinking of me.
But I want more than that. Is that wicked of me?
Not wicked, Betty. Serious.
Uncle Harry, where are you?
Can't we ever be alone?
You are a mother, and a daughter, and a wife.
I think I shall go and hide again.
Uncle Harry!
Edward!
Oh, Caroline, you're so gracious.
Harry!
Edward!
There you are! I haven't found anyone yet, have you?
I wonder where they've all gotten to.
Perhaps they're lost forever. Perhaps they're dead. There's trouble going on, isn't there? And nobody says anything because of not frightening the women and children.
Yes, that's right.
Do you think we'll be killed in our beds?
Not very likely.
I can't sleep at night, can you?
I'm not used to sleeping in a house.
If I'm awake, can I come and see you? I won't wake you up. I'll only come in if you're awake.
You should try to get some sleep.
I don't mind being awake because I make up adventures. Once, We were on a raft going down to the rapids, and we've lost our paddles because we used them to fight off the crocodiles. And the crocodile came at me, and I stabbed him again and again, and he tipped off the raft, and he had you by the leg. So I stabbed him in the throat, and I ripped open his stomach, and he let go of your leg, but he bit my hand, but he was dead. So I drug you onto the riverbank. I'm almost fainting with pain, and we lie there in each other's arms.
Have I lost my leg?
I forgot about the leg by then.
Hadn't we better go and look for the others?
Oh wait, I have something for you. I found it in Mama's box. She never wears it. You don't have to wear it either, but I thought you might like to look at it.
It's beautiful. But you'll have to put it back now.
I wanted to give it to you.
You did. It can go back in the box. You still gave it to me. Come on, let's go and find the others.
Harry, I love you.
Yes, I know. I love you too.
You know what we did when you were here before? I think about it all the time. I want to do it again. I try to do it to myself, but it's not as good. Don't you want to anymore?
Yes, but it's a sin and a crime, and it's also wrong.
But we'll do it anyway, won't we?
Oh, yes, of course.
I wish the others were to all be killed. Take it out now and let me see it.